few days weather will be better. I will fix it. We'll start from the beginning. These rainy weeks were probably here to teach me how to truly appreciate the sunny days that finally replaced them. It felt so good to start clearing all the mess that had built up during that time. The very first thing I focused on was making sure I would not have to keep working inside a cold, wet, damp boat. So I started restoring my shelter, my little greenhouse, right away. I did get comments from you suggesting I should add thin wooden slats on top of the plastic sheet, that it would help the structure survive strong winds. And sometimes you understand that it's actually good, solid advice, but you still choose to do things your own way, hoping that maybe it will be fine anyway. And sometimes fine just doesn't happen. I guess it's one of those moments when you know what would be better, and yet you can't resist checking if it might still work without it. I really didn't want to spend much money on a new shelter. Instead, I decided to build a strong and reliable version using what I already had. I don't think the real problem was the wooden boards themselves, that they were too thin or anything like that. The weak point was the connectors. Those metal plates were probably the worst possible way to hold the structure together. Now I know it. So I numbered every single board, took the whole construction apart, and prepared new joints to assemble the arches properly. I happened to have a piece of plywood that had been damaged by moisture, and this time it finally found its purpose. Building this version of Little Shelter felt much easier than before. I'd already walked this path once and I knew exactly where I was going. Oh, I love arriving that early. It's 8 a.m. right now, and you can just stay like this and drink your coffee slowly, and it raisins, and it doesn't feel like you're wasting your time or the day is slipping away. Quite opposite. It's like you ease yourself into work, give everything space. It's such a nice feeling. Last night I put the arches back in place. Even though I really didn't want to spend extra money, I ended up buying a few more boards and adding one more arch. Now I really believe in this solid construction. And then it was time to install the stringers. They had also fallen apart in the wind, so I upgraded them. It turned out it was quite a mistake to make those connections out of fiberboard. This time I connected everything properly using solid plywood. You know, I didn't want to put up the tarp while the weather is so good, but in the mornings, everything inside my boat is so full of dew that it feels like a heavy rain goes through overnight. So now I'm going to put this on. Well, yes, I did buy another layer of plastic wrap, and I decided it would be more reliable to cover everything with 2 layers again. I placed the older sheet on the inside, the one a bit of wear, and added a brand new layer on top. It's noodles time. And I'm always ran out of gas. I ran out of gas in my camping stove. I just wonder if this will work. Oh my god, it works! I mean, why it wouldn't work, but it's so nice that it works. One coffee with milk, please. Oh my gosh. Cheers. Not bad. So, my tarp was finally finished, and honestly, I was almost impatient for the rain to start, just to see how well it would perform. But there's another weak spot on my boat, one that has been causing real trouble for a long time. The hatches. Whenever it rains, an entire pool of water finds its way inside. I watched a few videos on YouTube about restoring hatches, and at first it seemed like nothing too complicated, so I removed the first one. And that's when it became clear that, in my case, things were not going to be that simple. This actually surprised me, not in a good way, because on videos which I saw on YouTube, this place is flat, so you just add a sealant and you press your hatch to the deck and that's it. But hatches, you see. You know, I guess that this is the place where you have to find compromises. I cannot afford myself to buy new hatches right now because they cost, you know, about a lot, about $800, I guess, from that price. What I'm going to do, I clean this and then I will bind it to the deck the way I can do it right now, and then I will earn more money and I will just buy new hatches. Ooh, why is it so cold? Hi. This one is not actually that bad, though it's still cracked. But this one is definitely in much better condition than the previous one. These are the original old hatches and they're made of plastic. They need a lot of care. On one hand, if I restore them properly, I think they'll be good enough to sail with for a while after the launch. On the other hand, I'd really like to replace them with 2 new hatches someday. For now, I decided to remove them, clean everything properly, and reinstall them using regular silicone, simply because it will be very easy to remove later. At this stage, my main goal is just to stop the water from getting in. And what kind of hatches I'll have by May, we'll see. I forgot that it has to be cut. Oh, yeah, it was expected. No, don't go. Just slightly. so beautiful sky today. Oh, today I prepared my bulkhead for installing. Tomorrow I'm going to install it. Yeah, I covered it a little bit with fiberglass. And then let's go inside. It is about time to add some magic here. I love it. So why am I in this suit? I just sanded all this fiberglass on that bulkheads and everything inside, and now I'm going to add the primer. It looks like that in every episode I sand something and cover it with primer, then I sand again and cover it with primer. But this is just because all the time I prepare separate parts. From one part I move to another and then to another, and that's why. But as I already told you, this is one of my favorite things to do, because when I cover something with primer, it becomes so white and clean, and that means that this part is almost ready and I can move on. Oh, thank you so much, Montenegro, for such a nice evening, for such beautiful colors. You know, during summertime we never have sky like this. This is something about winters only. During summertime, every day is so similar to the previous ones. It's like one endless sunny, hot day. But now it's winter and everything changes. Every day is slightly different, and it is so nice to discover all those colors, textures. I love it. Okay, now let's get things done. Let's make one more corner nice and clean and white. Mwah! My favorite product. Sometimes I wonder if, for example, Hempel or Makita will advise to make its ads in my blog. Would I agree? And I think that no. I'm so happy right now that I do not have ads in my blog, you know. The thing is that when I made a YouTube blog on my native Russian language, I added ads in my videos, like, yeah, this is a cool product, go and buy this product, and all these kind of things. And though I know that it's absolutely okay because I have a project and I have to pay for it, but you know, it destroys this tiny layer of magic in each video. Every video I make like a woven carpet. I add footage and then music and then some sounds, and every time it was like you created a beautiful carpet with only blue and silver colors, and then you have a red spot in the middle. It was so painful and so bad for my eyes. Oh gosh, I'm so happy that I do not have to do it right now.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat.
Hello my loves. I came on my boat today and I was so happy about my primer because it is already cured and it is nice and ready to absorb paint. But before I start painting everything, I want to make the most favorite thing with this tool. You already know what is it. In one of my recent videos, I painted the inside of the hull with the glossy paint, and even though it does has its advantages, like being easier to clean, I never really got used to that shiny reflective look over the past couple of weeks. So I sanded a little bit the top layer to make the surface rough again and prepared everything to repaint the interior with a new 2-component epoxy paint, this time with a matte finish. I prepared every surface for painting. I sanded it, I wiped it with solvent where it needed to be wiped. But while I was doing this, I noticed few cracks, teeny tiny cracks here and there. I wondered why it happened, and then I realized that this is all because I removed my pillars. Since I removed my pillars, my boat changed its form a little bit, but it is enough to create those cracks. And I wanted to place it back when I paint everything, but now when I saw these cracks, I realized that it will be much better to place my pillars back and only after that to paint everything. If I paint everything right now and everything will cure, then I place back my pillars, so the boat will change its form again and there will be again a teeny tiny cracks, but now they will appear on a final finish on my paint. I have a little devil on my shoulder who says, "It's okay, you can do it right now, you prepared everything, so you can paint, and who cares what will be next." I want to listen to him so much, but no, I'm going to place back my pillars and then to wait a few days, and only after that I'm going to paint everything inside my boat. The next question is how to place back my pillars, since the boat became lower, so I cannot do it like just place it back. Well, this is how it looks right now, and I'm not going to make it new. I don't think that I will be able to do it, but I'm not going to try hard to, remove all these dark areas, because I like this vintage style. It is nice and clean. It doesn't have sharp edges, and I like how it looks. Oh, everything happens in its time. You know, these nice people, they helped me to install my pillars. La la la, it's here. I didn't expect that I will place it back right now. I thought that I will clean it and then I will figure out how to place it back maybe tomorrow. But you see, the very moment when I finished cleaning my pillars, they appeared. Like somebody sent them to me. It was so good. My pillars is back! Oh my gosh! I really should place wood here. I asked them to lift my roof from both sides, and when they lift my roof I installed my pillars, but it wasn't an easy thing to do actually, because it looks like my boat got lower a lot. Now I'm going to correct its position with this tool, and with this tool. Of course, I would never be able to align the pillar perfectly using a level, but it still had to be aligned somehow, so I tried to line it up with the neighboring bulkheads. I think it's perfect now. What do you think?
Gone cold. The mistletoe is waiting all alone.
Good morning. It's Wednesday today, and actually I wanted to stay home and to edit this video, but while I was drinking my morning coffee, I realized that it's going to be such a crime to stay at home in this kind of weather. So it's going to be one more amazing before and after today.
Oh, I don't wanna spend another Christmas without you. My heart aches when you're gone, so please don't stay away for too long. Oh, I don't wanna spend another Christmas without you.
Well, the first layer is done and I'm pretty happy about it. So now after 2 hours I'm going to add a second layer. I have to wait a little bit until it cures a little, but not dry completely. So there will be a chemical reaction and the second layer will bind to the first layer perfectly. Oh my god, I cannot open. I can work on my boat, but I cannot open the thermos with my soup. Oh, by the way, I wanted to clarify one thing. I made a mistake in my previous video when I was talking about my engine, that I'm going to buy a second-hand Volvo Penta on eBay, the same one as I had. And luckily, it is possible to find on eBay a few options of this kind of engine. So I told you that the same second-hand engine will cost like 500 euros, but of course it was a mistake and I'm so sorry about it. I meant 5,000 euros. 3,000 euros for the engine itself, 1,000 approximately for delivery, and 1,000 for extra expenses, which will definitely appear. I saw in comment section that some of you were worried about that low price, that it's going to be a trash, a bad engine, and I should not buy engine that costs $500. I'm sorry, I meant 5,000. So yeah, right now I'm saving all money which I earn here on YouTube for a new engine. This is Kaloshi. I just don't want to go there with my dirty boots, with all this dust and soil from under my boat. Whoop, sorry. Yeah, that's good. Yay, done. Look.
It's that time of the year when everyone's filled with cheer. You can see it in their eyes when everything's good morning and good day, and all our cares just fade, and our joy's too much to hide. The ground is covered.
It's December 24th and it's Christmas. Welcome to Montenegro. Wow. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas time, and I'm in love with you. It's Christmas time, and I love you.
Hello, my loves. It is December 24th and I am in my car. I'm going to the shop to buy some snacks and maybe red wine or champagne. The thing is that here in Montenegro, people celebrate Christmas on another date, on January 7th. And there's a great holiday on 31 of December, which is New Year. But since I know that most of you celebrate Christmas tonight, I want to join you, but in a kind of cozy, homey style. Yeah, I'm going to buy some snacks and to finish editing this video and upload it on YouTube. I wish you all beautiful holidays and warm, cozy days ahead. And thank you so much that you are here with me. We know each other only for a few months, and I can say already that you changed my life. This channel, this project, you are my greatest gift for this Christmas, and thank you so much for that. I hope that tonight you have a great company to celebrate this holiday, or you're enjoying your time with yourself alone, which is also really good. Really good way to celebrate any holiday you want. So I'm going to the shop now, and I want to say thank you again and see you very soon. See you in the new year, the new 2026 year. Mwah. Bye, my loves.
There's a bell at the door. Could it be what I've been waiting for? 'Cause I don't wanna spend another Christmas. Oh, I don't wanna spend another Christmas. Oh, I don't wanna spend another Christmas.